Hey, good morning, guys. Hope you're having a great day. Tim back with another video for you. And I just finished the final walkthrough on a house for a client who is not even here. This is a client in California who's relocating here, and I thought it would be a good idea to do a video to kind of map out the entire process for you if you are relocating here, on how we can help you find a home, how we can help you do the entire process even though you are not here. Now, we do this quite a bit. We've got a pretty good relocation business going. We've worked with clients out of California, Arizona, Washington, D.C., really all over the country, and as far away as Germany, England, and other points not around here. So we're very good at working with clients who are not here but rely on us to scope out homes for them and just get everything taken care of. So here's the process that we use. Typically, if you are an out-of-town buyer, if you can come here, we will schedule homes and give you a complete tour of homes while you're here. I'm actually doing this tomorrow for a client who is coming in from Arizona. She has been looking at homes. I have been sending her listings that match her criteria. She's worked up a list of homes to see, and she's coming into town later today, and we're going to spend most of the day tomorrow looking at houses. And so that's how we start. When you contact me or my team here, we will get on the phone with you. I want to get to know you. I want to talk to you. I want to find out what are your must-haves, what's your wish list, what is important to you in your home. We also talk a lot about the area. One of the things that I do a lot in my job is I educate people on North Alabama. I let them know, what are the areas that best fit their criteria, what homes are available there. So we will have that initial conversation where we just kind of get to know each other. So during that conversation, again, we'll talk about what's important to you, the size of the home, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, are you moving here alone, are you bringing family, are there children involved, are there in-laws involved, what are the special needs. It's my job to talk to you and find out exactly what it is you're looking for here. That way I can help you find it quicker even though you're not on the ground here. So we'll have that initial conversation. Once I have your list, I will start searching the MLS, and I will start sending links to homes that fit your criteria. And what you will do then is you will look at what I've sent you, and you will let me know which ones you're interested in. What I'll do then is I will actually create an appointment, go out to these homes if you like, and I can send you, we can do FaceTime video, I can do videos and then send those to you. I will really give you a virtual tour of what's available. Once that's done, if you can make an appointment to come into town to fly in for a day or two, we will then take your short list of homes and we will just go see everything. I think tomorrow I have 7 homes lined up in the morning to show my client coming in from Arizona. So we will get in the car. We'll take my wife's car because it's much nicer and cleaner than mine. And we will just go out and make a day of it. We'll look at every house that you like. We will spend the time assessing those houses. I will run the comps so we know, is it a good price? Are you getting good value? We want to make sure that our clients never pay more than they have to. And so we're really prepared. By the time we are out looking at homes with you, we have a really good handle not only on that home, but on the neighborhood and all the comps and that sort of thing. So we will go out and make a day of it. Now, I have actually dealt with clients who were unable to come here to do a boots on the ground walkthrough. So what they do is they require or they rely on me to send them all the pictures We'll do lots of video, you know, anything they need, I will send them, and they can actually make an offer on a home without ever setting foot inside. It's called a sight unseen offer, and basically we're saying, here is our offer on this home, even though the buyer has never seen it in person. The buyer is relying on the photographs, the video, and my opinion really as to whether or not it is the perfect house for them. I've done this a number of times, and I have never had a client disappointed in the house once they do get here. It's always a little scary because you never know. It's, you know, buying a home without actually setting foot in it can be a really scary proposition, but some folks are in a position where they don't really have a choice. The video, the photographs, the live FaceTimes are enough to get them in the house. All right, so if you can come here and do an on-the-ground tour, great. If not, we can do everything virtually. Then if we find a house that you want, we will sit down either together or virtually, and we will talk about making an offer. I will have fresh comps. I will know really what the best offer to make on this home is. You know, this market can be a little crazy sometimes. You know, we see homes going in really quickly with multiple offers, but the market's starting to cool a little bit, so we actually have some time. But what I tell my clients is, when you find a house that you like, you need to make an offer quickly because it's not going to be here in a week, right? So we will sit down, we will formulate what I feel and you feel is the best offer for the home. We will submit that offer, and there may be negotiations, counter offers back and forth, or the offer may be accepted. So however it works out, once we have a signed contract to purchase, then that's when the process really starts. You as the buyer, if you need a loan to get the home, you will start the loan process. I will send your lender a copy of the contract. I'll also send the title company a copy of the contract, so two things can happen. Number one, the loan can process and the title work can get underway. All right, so once we have a contract, the next thing we do is we have an inspection done on the home. Now, the inspection is not mandatory. You do not have to make an inspection on a home you're buying. I always think it's a good idea because, you know, walking through a house, you can't see through walls. You can't tell what's under the house. You can't tell what's in the attic. So I always recommend that my clients spend the $400 or so to get an inspection done on the house. So we do the inspection. The inspection report will come back to me. I will sit down and kind of break down the inspection report into a manner that you can understand, because inspection reports can be a little confusing. They can also be scary if you don't know or if you haven't experienced this process, because typically what we find are just a lot of little things. Usually every now and then something major will come up in an inspection report, something major being a leaky roof or a leaky pipe or water under the house or even mold or something, you know, really major. But most offers that we make are contingent on the results of that inspection report. So we do the inspection report, or the inspection, I get the report back, and then we will sit down and decide, okay, what do you want to ask for in the way of repairs? Because our local contract here, we have what we refer to as our paragraph 4, which states all the major systems must be in good working order for the home to sell: electrical, plumbing, that sort of thing. So if there are issues under this paragraph 4, we are going to ask for repairs. There may be other issues that don't fall under paragraph 4 that need attention that we can also ask for repairs. So we will formulate the request for repairs. I will submit that to the seller's agent, who will get with the seller and determine which repairs, if any, they are willing to make. Now, usually sellers are willing to make reasonable repairs. They're not going to do anything that's not really considered a repair. For example, like change a paint color or do anything that's really not related to the major systems. But if everything goes well, the request for repairs is worked out, we get the repairs done, and again, I'm your point of contact on the ground here. So I am the one that will get the inspection done for you. I'm the one that will deal with the inspection report, the repair for request. I will make sure that the seller makes the agreed upon repairs. I will go back and make sure the repairs are done. I will handle that entire process for you. So once we get through the inspection and the repairs, the next hurdle is the appraisal. The appraisal is ordered by your lender. If you're the buyer, your lender will have appraisers on his list that he will send out to appraise the home. If all goes well and the home appraises, great, we've passed that final hurdle, then everything can go to closing as soon as the lender and the title company are ready to do so. One thing about appraisals, in a hot market like this, we often see appraisals being waived. And that doesn't mean the lender doesn't do the appraisal. That means the buyer agrees to buy the house regardless of the appraised value. All right. Let's say you put an offer in on a house that's $350, it appraises for $340. Well, if the appraisal contingency was in place, we could go back to the seller and say, okay, the home appraised for less than the agreed upon price, we want to renegotiate that number. However, if you had said waiving the appraisal contingency, and that's usually done because it's a competitive market and you want the house regardless, well, if that appraisal contingency was waived and it only comes in at $340, that means you, the buyer, has to bring, in this case, $10,000 to make up that appraisal gap. And I've got other videos about appraisal gaps I can direct you to. But anyway, in a perfect world, and usually the home appraises, once that's done, we should be clear to close, meaning all the repairs have been taken care of, the appraisal has been met. Now it's just up to the lender to finish their process and get the closing packet, meaning the loan documents, to the title company. Once the loan documents are released to the buyer and the title company, there's a 3-day mandatory wait period, and then we can close the home. And again, you don't even have to be here to close. The final inspection that I just did on a home is for a client in California. That client is not coming here to close. The title company is sending the buyer the documents via email to print out, and if he can't print them out, they'll just send a hard copy. He will print out those documents, find a notary, sign in front of the notary, overnight those documents back to the title company here, and then the home will formally close and it is funded to the seller and everybody has a big party. So it might sound like a complex process, but it really isn't. You know, even if you're not here, we get on the phone, I get to know you, I get to know what you're looking for, what are your parameters, what are your must-haves, what's your wish list. I will send you homes to look at via email, the ones that you are most interested in. We will go out, we'll do a FaceTime walkthrough with you, or we will do a video, send you those videos, and then if you like what you see, if you want to come here and do a walkthrough and make an offer, we'll do that. It's not unusual for a remote client to say, okay, I really like this house, I like the video, I like the pictures, here's the offer I want to make. Once the offer is made and accepted, we do an inspection. There is a inspection report comes back. We look at the inspection report to determine the request for repairs, if any. Once the repairs are agreed to and made, then the lender, we're waiting on the appraisal, which will be done, and then once that passes muster, we are given a clear to close. And if you are here to sign the documents, great. If you are not, we can do everything mail away remotely. So, all right, guys, so that is the process, and we are really good at doing what we do on this end. If we can help you in any way, my contact information is below. I've got 70 agents ready to go to work for you. We can find you that perfect house. We can get you the best deal on it, and we can manage the entire process from start to finish without you ever having to set foot right here in Huntsville, Alabama. So, hey guys, if you like what we do on this channel, do me a favor, click subscribe, click the thumbs up button, click the little bell notification. That way, every time we do a video, you will be notified. And, you know, God forbid you miss this, because this is an entertainment value. It's free. You get what you pay for. All right, guys, if we can do anything for you at Revolved Realty, just give us a call. I'd love to work with you. I'm already working with 3 clients off of this YouTube channel who are relocating here and have put their trust in us, and I guarantee you, you won't be disappointed. All right, that's it, guys. Get out of here. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.